Do you have any idea? 10 signs you were never in love. What is love? Love encompasses a range of strong and positive emotional and mental states, from the most sublime virtue or good habit, the deepest interpersonal affection. It is a mix of emotions, behaviors, and beliefs associated with strong feelings of affection, protectiveness, warmth, and respect for another person. Love can make you grow into a better version of yourself, and the pleasure and happiness it brings into a person's life are unaccountable. We all want so badly to find the person that we are meant to be with. Besides, anyone who knows love and who has been in love cannot argue that it is the best feeling in the entire universe. Wars have been started over love and people have died for it. It is the ultimate goal for any human being. But the mind is an interesting entity. It can be quite the tricky little thing, and you may believe that a situation that you have gotten yourself into is one way, when in fact it is the complete opposite. It is all too common to truly think that you love someone when it is just some trick played by your body and brain making you think that. But if you dive deep into the relationship, you might find yourself in a rather uncomfortable situation, questioning the authenticity of this feeling of love. Today, we have some viewpoints that can help you confirm that it was never love. Let's take a look at the 10 signs that you were never in love. Number 1. You are together for a small period of time. According to relationship experts, what begins quickly can also end quickly. Connecting with someone requires physical interaction, romantic framing, and of course, some investment of time and effort. Just because you developed feelings for someone doesn't mean you bonded with another person. It is easy to get clouded by the fog of lust and chemistry. If you're looking for someone to complete you and ignore the red flags, falling in love too quickly can be a disaster. The truth is that the majority of us feel like we're in love right away. There's even a scientific reason for it. Oxytocin, sometimes called the cuddle hormone, surges in the first 6 months of a relationship. High levels of dopamine and related hormone norepinephrine are released during attraction. Together, these two chemicals produce elation, intense energy, sleeplessness, craving, loss of appetite, and focused attention. When these chemicals settle, reality sets in and we no longer get those butterflies in our stomach. Number 2, you don't know much about your partner. Infatuation lives in illusion where love can survive reality. Susan Winter. This is pretty much related to the first point. If you guys are together for a small amount of time, so you cannot get to know very much about each other. Love is a form of dedication and understanding of each other. Without knowing each other or having a complete understanding, it cannot lead to simply love. One of the main factors in love is sharing time. Sharing gives you the chance to connect with your partner more deeply, both physically and emotionally, and it helps you to grow from inside. It also gives you the chance to know and understand your partner on a deeper level. It can be easily the foundation of a healthy relationship. Love is a delicate thing in a person's life, and the need to make it more thoughtful and without giving them time and getting to know the true selves, it cannot bloom to its full potential. So, if you never had any urge to know about him or her, then it was never love. Number 3, you are comparing to others. The evolution of technology and social media has made dating and meeting people more accessible, but in turn, it gives individuals a platform to bombard others with their relationships and how happy they are with their partner. Social comparisons help us understand ourselves, so it's no surprise that relationship comparisons are tactics we might use to help us make sense of our relationships. But it is not that really defined what love is. Love is not comparing and certainly not the feeling of winning. Love is far greater than that. So, if it is you and you find it pleasurable to compare your relationship with others, then it means that you are not serious about the thing which you are thinking love. It creates toxicity in a relationship and it is a signal that you are trying to move on. Number 4, you are insecure. Well, you are in love, but whenever he is missing your call or taking a while to reply, It instantly makes you think that he is not giving you much of his attention lately and does not love you like he used to. This is not going to work through and certainly will end in breaking up. That is the insecurity you are feeling. We are only human. This means that we all have our insecurities of varying magnitudes. If left unchecked, those insecurities can have a serious impact on so many parts of your life, including your love life. If your insecurities are causing you to think negative thoughts, which later manifests into negative actions, that's when your relationship can start feeling some of the side effects of your insecurity. Love is the most precious attachment, which makes both of you strong and secure. If something turns against in the way of your relationship, you just don't jump into an insecure conclusion because you know that the connection or the bond you have are far stronger and it can easily tackle the simple bumps on the road. So, if you're constantly having those insecure thoughts about your partner, then it is a sign that it is not the love you were searching for. Number 5. You want your love to be flawless. Your infatuation towards someone can lead you to a certain period when you just want to give a try to make your relationship give shape and fit it into a certain template that you had in mind. In a word, you want the relationship perfect and flawless. But all the days do not go the same for a persona, and a person grows every moment they live. If you want everything pitch perfect in your love life, then you're just lying to yourself by saying you're in love. If you think of your love with no fighting involved and only happiness has to be there, then you are living in the dreamland. It makes you or your partner suppress the true emotions. A healthy relationship is built up by sharing of emotions, compromising, and accepting facts about your partner. You cannot expect a person to be the same as he was 2 to 3 years ago, and this is truly selfish from your side. So if you are on this want a flawless relationship train, then you're deceiving yourself by thinking that you're in love. Number 6. You don't want to commit. Passion, trust, and commitment are the 3 very important aspects of any relationship. Commitment is the people's will to stay together. All relationships require a certain degree of commitment. The main goal of commitment in a relationship is for each of you to feel the same sense of security and control. A look at the modern dating landscape reveals that something in our attitude toward commitment has changed. We seem to be increasingly postponing or avoiding to commit to our relationship. The term non-commitment love is becoming more and more common among us. So, you are in love with your partner, but when it comes to commitment, it makes you think about your relationship. Without commitment, you just can't find love. If you're afraid to commit to your partner, then your heart is not on the love region as you are thinking. Number 7. You don't want to be around them anymore. Being in love with someone makes you want to be around them all the times. In all relationships, there are ups and downs. Times when you feel closer and times when you feel more distant. You may go through periods when things are going well and then find yourself stuck in conflicts and misunderstandings. Recognizing that there are problems is the first step toward finding out what you need to do to address these problems and nurture your relationship out of troubled waters. All couples go through some periods in which they feel more distant, but you are not spending time together for quite some time and finding it hard to be around your partner. You find yourself preferring to do activities with other people, spending time away from your partner or your home, or maybe you think more about doing things by yourself rather than doing things together. If over time you feel that you're drifting apart, this is a sign that the relationship is not going well and your heart is telling you that he or she is not the one. Number 8. You don't want to think about your partner. If you are in love, then there are certain times in your day that the thought of your partner comes through your mind and you enjoy those moments. But if you are thinking of all other kinds of stuff apart from your partner, then there is something. This doesn't necessarily mean that you have to think about your partner like all the time. That indicates obsession, and nothing is more toxic than an obsession for a love life. When you're obsessed about someone, it creates jealousy and a bunch of other bad things. On the other hand, not having any kind of thoughts about your partner can be some kind of message from your heart. If you're trying to avoid your partner, even in your brain, then it can seriously be the message from your heart that you are mistaking your emotions. Number 9. You don't care about whatever they are doing. Caring is an important part of love. Caring for someone means that you care how they are and you wish to help them, that you are interested in their well-being. In a serious loving relationship, you just care and communicate with your partner, and that is something you anticipate and enjoy doing. But this doesn't mean that you just put a tracker on your partner and follow his every movement. This is the most toxic thing that can easily end your love life. When you feel for someone, you grow a basic interest in them, and you just want to be in touch with them. Not like all the time, just the perfect amount of time to show them you care. If it gets to the point where you just don't care much, then you're not as much in love as you think you are. Number 10. You never really saw a future with each other. When you and your partner are completely in love, it's easy to believe that you can overcome any challenges. Love makes us a strong mindset which gives us that kind of optimism. When you are in a relationship, there comes a certain time when you have to decide about the future of the relationship. If you want a future with someone, it's important to have the basics like common goals, shared values, trust and respect, according to the relationship experts. Even though you wanted to believe in each other and wanted to keep the love strong, something was bleak about the future. You had different goals, you had different takes in life, you couldn't even see yourself with the other person, not realistically. Simply ask yourself if you ever see a future together, and if your answer is no, then you better think about something because you're most certainly not in love. Love is all about producing good feelings and helping you become the best person you can be. If you're in a relationship or love, try to ask yourself these points and answer them honestly. It will help you to find the answer and can help you to be assured about the decisions of your love life. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, click the like button. And for more videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe.